Hi, I'm Ryan with the R&R Law Group. Today we're talking about aggravated driving under the influence, or Agg DUI. Some people refer to it as felony DUI. Basically what it is it's a DUI that also has the added aggravating factor with it. This is a very basic overview. We'll dive deeper into each one of these DUIs in separate videos, but just so that you know what the different factors can be. To get an aggravated DUI, you have a DUI plus one of these 5 aggravating factors. So the first one being driving on a suspended license. So if your license is suspended, revoked, canceled, and you also have the allegation of a DUI, then that rises you up to the level of an aggravated DUI. The second way you can have is if you get your third or more DUI within a period of 84 months. This used to be 60 months. This changed about 5, 6, 7 years ago. They bumped it up to 84 months. So anytime within the last 7 years have you gotten, is this your third or more times that you've either been convicted of a DUI or you have this allegation. If this is your allegation of your third DUI, that can rise to the level of an aggravated DUI. The third one is if you have a passenger in your car who is under the age of 15. So we can see some unsuspecting parents. You go out, have a drink or two with dinner, your kids are in the car, you get pulled over, there's an allegation of a DUI, and because your kids are in the car, now it becomes an aggravated DUI and you're facing a felony charge. The fourth requirement is the ignition interlock device is required on your license. So if you have that restriction on your license, the most common restriction would be for glasses or contacts. Well, there's a very similar restriction that's placed on your license that says you're supposed to have the ignition interlock device equipped in the vehicle. Now that doesn't mean that you're driving a vehicle that has ignition interlock equipped in it and then you get a DUI. It is if you have that requirement or restriction placed on your license. Meaning if you're driving someone else's car and it's not equipped with the ignition interlock device, but you're supposed to have that, then that's going to be where you face this aggravated DUI. All right. The last one, the fifth one, is driving the wrong way on a highway. So this one's newer. This one got added within the last 12 to 18 months. That's something that was related to a lot of the wrong way accidents that we saw. A lot of the deaths that occurred from that, so they have then added that to the statute to where now it would be considered an aggravated DUI or a felony DUI if you are suspected of DUI and driving the wrong way on a highway. That's what's going to get you to that classification for an aggravated DUI. As I mentioned before, all of these are felonies. All of them except for number 3 are class 4 felonies. So as we've discussed in other videos, felonies go class 1 is the worst felony, that's murder. Class 6 is the least felony, that's possession of marijuana, possession of drug paraphernalia. Actually, this aggravated DUI is considered a class 6 felony. So out of all of the aggravating factors, having your kids in the car is the least offensive of the aggravated DUIs. One of the other things that all of these aggravated DUIs carry with it, they all carry some sort of incarceration time, whether that's jail or prison. All of them are going to revoke your license. So that's harsher than just a suspension. A suspension, you go, you serve whatever time you have to serve for the suspension, and then you just can automatically reinstate that driver's license. With a revocation, you cannot do that. You have to go in, you have to fill out a packet, and formally request your driver's license back. There's also fees that are associated with all of these. $250 DUI abatement fund fee. There's a $750 fine. Right now, there's the additive of an 83% surcharge. That brings your total on the fine to $1,372.50. And then there are 2 $1,500 assessments. One of them goes to the prison construction fund. The other one goes towards the public safety fund. So all said and done, just in the fines and fees, and we're not even talking about paying incarceration costs, just the fines and fees, you're looking at $4,622.50. You're also going to have to attend a traffic survival school. When you're eligible to get that license back, you're going to have to do that first. That's an 8-hour in-person class. And then whenever you do get your driver's license back, you're also going to be required to get that ignition interlock device installed into your vehicle. That can run anywhere from $50 to $100 a month, depending upon what company you use, the length of time, some other variables that are in there. So as you can see, if you get charged with an aggravated DUI, it's a very serious offense. We've talked about DUIs and the defenses to those in a lot of other videos. All this is it's that DUI portion plus one of those 5 aggravating factors. That's what the state needs to prove in order to find you guilty for an aggravated DUI. If you have any questions, or you or a loved one has been charged with an aggravated DUI, call our office and schedule a time where we can sit down and talk.